he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next one misses. Now 2-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Just missed. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that's a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Austin Riley. In there for strike one. Righty delivers. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. There comes the throw. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. This guy with light tower power. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And he dodges that fastball. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And now Matt Olson up to hit. And fouled off. Acuna, the runner at third. Albies at second. Ozuna over at first with 1 away. Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 out, base is full. Next one just misses. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
The 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Olsen is set down. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. One note on Travis d'Arnaud. He was drafted by the Philadelphia Phillies in the first round. Twice he was traded for Cy Young Award winners. Roy Halladay, as he moved from the Phillies to the Jays, and then on from the Jays to the Mets for R.A. Dickey.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Eddie Rosario. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
The 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. 1 runs in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 3-0.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
So 2 down. Orlando Arcia digs in now. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Kicks and deals. Ground ball to Bohm. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, Bryce Elder. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Schwarber out of the play. And a quick out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trey.
Here's Turner now. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trey Turner's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. You think speed with Trey Turner, but a guy who impacts the game with his slug as well. makes the catch for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Yeah, he's kind of a thin, wiry guy, but packs some punch with the bat. But I got to say, the speed does jump out, and it's on both sides of the ball where he can change the game.
Next offering is in for a strike. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. And a pitch. That one ripped. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is Harper. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and there's a ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one missing inside. The 2-2 on the way. Just missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
JT Realmuto in the on-deck circle. 3-2. In the air, right field. And it falls. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Back-to-back singles. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
JT Realmuto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. To third. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
And here it comes. Outside corner, there's a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Left-hand batter waits. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He led off the game with a single and then came around to score. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Oh, the throw is wild.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie
Albies up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Nola throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Another throw really keeping him close.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and he reaches safely.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
And there's 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Marcell
Ozuna getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next offering misses, and a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2. This is Bryson Stott. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Righty to the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, man. You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Batting eighth, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. They trail it here 3-0. Top half of the third inning, and now the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Nola back to work. Matt Olson, a guy who grew up in the Atlanta area, went to the same high school that produced Jeff Francoeur, and in fact, Jeff's mom was one of Matt Olson's teachers in grade school. Foul ball there. When Olson was traded to the Braves from the Oakland A's, Francoeur's mom texted Brian Snitker and said, "You're going to love Matt Olson." The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Next pitch misses. It's 2-2. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Man at first, Travis d'Arnaud now at the plate. Ball one, no strikes. d'Arnaud measures 6 feet 2 inches, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Next pitch is popped up. Boom. Drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Olson at first, one gone. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Falling behind 2-1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Arcia takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals.
Whoa.
Michael Harris next to bat for the Braves. Here's a 3-0. And there's a foul ball. Rolled over to third, and that's just foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the third out. 1 hit, 1 left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Next offering is in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1 so far. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, did not go. And he deals. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
And a foul ball. That one catches the zone. 0-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about. Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Elder checks the runner. Turner gets back easily.
Steal.
Turner runs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. And now just a 2-run deficit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Good eye right there.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. JT Realmuto waits on deck. In for a strike, now 3-1. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. Harper retired. Out number 3. Phillies with a run-scoring double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. On to the 4th. Here's a speed threat. Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Castellanos makes the play, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Acuna now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch inside, and it's 1-2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. And out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And the 0-1. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
The pitch. That misses. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Bounce to the right. Stop. In plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Here comes a pitch. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Second baseman, Bryson.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Alec Bohm.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch misses. 1-0. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
Stop. Leads off first with one away. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Elder throws over.
No, he's
Stop.
in there.
Back on a dive. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Close play, but in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
One away, runners at first and third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Cody Clemens. Fouled off left side. And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. First and third, one down. The punch out there, that's out number 2.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Base hit, and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Kyle Schwarber. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And a pitch. That one missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Strike on the inside corner. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Goes down looking. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Marcell Ozuna. The wind and the pitch. Misses off the plate. And that's ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one
No,
misses,
that's a ball.
and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Olsen in the box now as he leaves that one up high. There's a swing and a drive. Schwarber ranges back, and that one's gone. Matt Olson goes deep. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 5-2.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. That one's in there, 0-1. Good eye right there. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Junior Marte, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Strom, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Rosario in the box again, takes a strike. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Here comes the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. In the air out towards right center. Marsh makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 5-2. Welcome back. Here's Trey Turner.
For the Phillies.
Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Whoa.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Bounced up the middle. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch, and he
Ball one.
just misses.
1-0.
And that one missing low. The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a foul straight back. The pitch. In the air, left field. Rosario under it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Harper now, 1 for 2.
Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022, that opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez.
Left-hand hitter waits.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Got him looking for the K. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail at 5-2. A new pitcher in the game, Junior Marte. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 43, Junior.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Arcia measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
No ball.
Check swing, went around. Slider right there. Liner, base hit.
Now batting.
I could watch
the
base hits like that one all day
Michael
long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Michael Harris. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Marsh makes the grab on the run.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Arcia, the base runner at first with 1 out. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The batter, number 1.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound. Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
Here's a 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta. Fastball for a strike. And the count's full. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's out number 3. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Righty delivers.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
They say you win.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. Kicks and deals. Realmuto tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Leadoff man on. It's time to play a little small ball. Get some base runners. Try to dig yourself out of the hole.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Realmuto around second, headed for third. In to score from first, and it's now a 2-run game.
Well done. Drives in the run. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Move to second. Stop. Back in on a dive.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Next one is off the plate, and the count is 2-0. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Kirby Yates, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Jimenez warming up as well. And he grounds one back up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody.
And now for the Phillies, Cody Clemens, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 1 away with a runner at third. At the belt and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And here it comes. That's inside. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Got him looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
Marte back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The next offering misses. And that's ball one. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-1. That one fouled off. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The Y to kick the pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. Throw is high and over his head.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Marcell Ozuna will hit next. That misses. Ball one. Runner leads away at second. There's a strike. Riley at second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Matt Olson up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. So digging in, Travis d'Arnaud.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the air, left field, down the line. Schwarber hauls it in for the out. And there's two down.
The left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
So first and second with two outs. Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
Checks his swing. Now would appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. The 0-1. Now 1-1. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. Here comes Riley. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get up to the outfield grass to push that run across.
First and second, two outs. And now Orlando Arcia.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Ball one, no strikes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. This to third. Boom. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Kirby Yates will take over here.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber. The Phillies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
In the air, right field. Acuna there. Puts the squeeze on that one. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The right fielder, Nick.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. That's in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That's the third out. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8th inning coming up. Braves 6 and the Phillies 3. New arm out of the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
The pitch. That one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-1.
Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. Harris checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around according to Darryl Parker.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Andrew Vasquez appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is downstairs. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So a man aboard, Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Acuna leads off first with one away. There's a strike. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Throw over to first. Acuna dives back in.
He's going.
Acuna runs. Ground ball right side. Clemens takes it himself. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bounce to third. Boom. Throws on to first. And that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 6-3. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Here's Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
And he deals. That's through there for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Real Muto batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. And now the lefty. And 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And the pitch.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Digging in, Bryson stopped. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So up next, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next pitch is outside. And now 3-0. Cody Clemens next to bat for Philadelphia. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Okay.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to look up.
That one drilled left field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. One runs in. He's in there. And it's a 1-run game.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Nick Anderson in. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 61, Nick Anderson.
2 on, 1 out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hard liner. Hit one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. The relay to the plate, the tag, and he's safe. They laid it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a ball popped up. Darno settles under it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner with a chance now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
In there for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Anderson ready to work. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves 6. Staying in the game on defense, Edmundo Sosa. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Marcell Ozuna digs in now. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees. Oh, and 1 now. There's a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
At the belt and fires. Ball 1 there. That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
The tying run at the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Olsen in the box now, takes strike 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. He went around. Looking to get the tying run on base to the right side. Stott over to first in time. And Olsen is set down.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. Up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
All these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.